Okay, another rabbit pest control episode. Now this time on this outing I have the doubler fitted, the Yukon doubler. See how it goes, holding 0 to my Yukon XT 6.5. Also attached to the CZ style is the Javelin bipod from Spartan Precision. It's what I would call a revolutionary bipod. I've been trying out for the past few months or so. There will be a more in-depth look at the Javelin bipod in the next video coming soon. Do stay tuned for that. So, for the next 10 minutes or so, if you fancy watching a fat, wheezy Yorkshireman hunting rabbits, hey, you're in the right place, lad. So I'm back at the paddocks where there is a bit of a rabbit problem and the occasional fox visitor as well. Now headshots on the rabbits where possible, also same goes for Mr. Fox, headshots are the way. Now where possible certain shots are taken off the Javelin bipod. I do work from wall to wall, avoid standing shots where possible. I'm wanting more clean headshots here, rabbits are for the table. Now I'm not happy with this backstop, so a quick move to my left, safer backstop, 50-yard shot taken. Nice shot. Now this field produces plenty of rabbits, and it's no different tonight. Now I'm finding with the doubler fitted, scanning the fields more. Narrower field of view through the photon. Scan those fields. Nice 50+ yard headshot. Now here's a miss. Shooter error. Range misjudgment. Now 3 rabbits taken here, side by side. A nice headshot on the first. 50 yards, side by side rabbits. Now apart from the whack of the 42 grain bullet, the SAC sound moderator doing well. I use Winchester subs. Second rabbit, totally oblivious of what's happening. A nice headshot taken. Now the third and final rabbit in this field, he's just heard the whack, something's not quite right. I'm getting some shine back from the grass, so a quick adjustment from me of the onboard contrast, soon sorts that, and I finish with a nice headshot. Now moving on to the next field, again 3 rabbits, just a quick scan, see what's around me, try and take more than 1 if I can out of this 3. Now I decided to go for the closest one, 50-yard-ish rabbit. Now the second rabbit moving further away downhill, so I decided to go for the rabbit again closest to me. 2 out of 3, not bad. Now while I'm out, I sometimes bump into Mr. Badger. Again, our paths sometimes do cross. When we do, I usually go back the opposite way and leave him to go undisturbed. Safety was on the rifle, by the way, and the crosshair didn't linger on him. Always nice to see. Right, back on the rabbits. Now this fella, just wouldn't keep still. Now, as soon as I was going to take the shot, it would bounce off again. Now, I was just going to squeeze the shot off then, and off he goes again. Now, he finally did settle down, enough for me to take the standing headshot, 40 plus yards. Now, you do occasionally see the odd hair on this particular piece of land. Now, I don't usually take them. I do leave them undisturbed. Now, looking back at the footage, I can tell it's a rabbit. But at the time, looking through the photon, I was unsure. I wasn't 100%. Really didn't want to shoot an hare. And this was a fair-sized rabbit. What was puzzling me, I was moving noisily around him. But this fella just sat tight. Eventually moving that close, I knew he was a rabbit and not an hare. So a freestanding shot was taken, slight hold under. But that particular rabbit we shall come back to. Now, this was filmed on the second night on the paddocks. Young dog fox squeaked him in. He was at the bottom of the paddocks, a good 200 yards away. Really keen hearing the fox. Just a slight squeak brought him in running. He slowed down to a quick walk. I'm shooting off the javelin bipod here. He pulled up about 50 yards or so, and the clean head shot was taken. Quick and painless, no suffering. Now, you remember the big old rabbit taken earlier, what I mistaken for an hare. Now, while skinning, I came across about 4 pellets lodged in between fern and skin. Not mine, I may add. Now, I'm no pellet expert, but they reminded me of the old, crappy Milbro pellets I used to use when I was a kid. There was some in the shoulder and chest area. At least his discomfort has ended. And I was later told it was a very nice tasty rabbit. Okay, so not too bad a night on the rabbits. Bagged a fox too, using the doubler. And the Yukon doubler did hold 0 so far. I would say it's a viable option if you don't want to extreme your photon. It gives you the added magnification as a foxing kit. So far so good with the doubler. Also, do invest in some adjustable sports match mounts if you can for the photon. They prove to be a lifesaver when zeroing the photon. Can be fiddly to work with if you've got big hands, sausage fingers, but you probably will need them. I've also been using the javelin bipod from Spartan Precision Equipment over the past few months. Really quality piece of kit this. Now, if you're into bipods, look out for the review coming soon. There will be a quick unboxing. Don't worry, it will be quick. And then we shall take a look at some of the rather nifty features the javelin has. So, the javelin bipod and more will be coming up in the next video. Do subscribe and stay tuned for that.